Namaste friends, happy to come back with the next episode of Feed Bites. We all work hard to see that every drop of milk we produce is pure, safe and of the best quality. But sometimes even with our best efforts, there is one invisible enemy that can quietly enter the milk, that is Aflatoxin M1. Today, let us talk about where it really comes from, why it is important to control, and how new science is helping us protect milk quality right where it matters most in the feed. Aflatoxin M1 does not begin in milk, it begins in feed. When feed ingredients like maize, groundnut cake or cottonseed get stored in humid or warm conditions, molds such as Aspergillus flavus start growing. These molds produce aflatoxin B1, a powerful toxin. When cattle eat feed contaminated with B1, their liver converts it into aflatoxin M1, which then passes into the milk. So, even though the milk looks clean, residues of M1 can be present, and that is a major food safety concern not only for consumers but also for dairy cooperatives and exporters. Even a few parts per billion of aflatoxin M1 can exceed international safety limits. That means milk consignments can be rejected, farmers can lose their margins, and cooperative brands can face big setbacks. And beyond regulations, it is about trust. Consumers today are much more aware of what is in their food, and clean milk is becoming a badge of credibility for any dairy brand. Most of us already take care with the basics: drying grains properly, avoiding moldy ingredients, using clean silos for storage, and adding clay-based binders in feed. These steps certainly help, but in tropical conditions like ours, the risk never really disappears. Even stored feed can develop fungal spots when humidity spikes, and that is where we need something smarter, something that goes beyond just binding toxins. At ChemLife Innovations, our research team has been exploring a new frontier: proprietary accelerated natural biotransformation combined with biomineral complexes to control aflatoxin hazards in cattle feed. Biomineral works both as a gentle antimicrobial and a redox active detoxifier. It prevents mold growth in stored feed and supports the animal's liver enzymes to break down any remaining aflatoxin. So, instead of just trapping the toxin, the feed itself becomes a much safer environment, reducing the passage of M1 into milk in a far more scientific and effective way. What does this mean for you as a farmer or cooperative manager? It means when you include ChemLife's biomineral technology-based product in your feed formulation or liquid supplement, you are adding a layer of molecular protection. Trials have shown a reduction of up to 70 to 80% in aflatoxin M1 carryover depending on contamination level. Imagine the same milk yield but with cleaner, safer composition, fully compliant with required norms, and great for consumer confidence. Friends, controlling aflatoxin M1 is not just a lab topic. It is a real world challenge that begins in the feed bin and ends in the milk pail. By adopting good feed hygiene and integrating new science, we can make sure that our milk stays pure and safe every single day. At ChemLife Innovations, we believe true milk purity starts long before milking. It starts with knowledge, care, and technology working together. Because when science reaches the farm, purity reaches the consumer.